So the first question, you have a rectangular prism. At the top of the rectangular prism, you have frustum. So your top view and your front view is right here. I just start with the bottom rectangular prism. I'm going to finish this to this point. Right. This thickness is 20 mm. So isometric view. You can take the same thickness. And complete the right plane and left plane like this. The top plane I'm gonna complete it using a pencil. In the case when you draw, you have to use a thin line, a feeble line, a construction line to complete this thing. Now next point is you have to construct a frustum at the top of this rectangular prism. So you have the frustum circle, the base circle is this and the top circle is this. Base circle 50 mm, the top circle 40 mm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to locate the circle, the center point of the base circle, which is exactly the same as the center point of the top surface of the rectangular prism. So locate the point by drawing the diagonal. Now next I'm going to draw two lines which are inclined, which are exactly parallel to these lines, which are actually 30 angles, 30 degrees inclined to each other. And I'm going to construct the bottom portion first, taking the radius offset to 4 limbs like this. Then what? Same thing we have done. Take this center line first to the left side, draw a line like this. To the right side, same thing. Now taking this center line to the right side and left side, I have to draw the same kind of lines through this intersection. I just want to make sure this is not exactly parallel to the surface. So basically it has to be exactly parallel, or it has to be a 30 degrees inclination line. Otherwise it's going to be really difficult for you to construct using the 4 center method. Right, that's pretty much okay. Now take the diagonal. When you measure the diagonal, this is the shortest diagonal, so that comes the corner connecting the end point is the shortest diagonal. It forms here. Oh, this side goes to the hidden side, so I'm going to draw this arc first very carefully. Draw this arc first, then I'm gonna draw the diagonal and the radial line of this line, radial line of this arc. The first intersection is right here, right? The second intersection right here. There are many construction lines going on, so you have to be extremely careful and draw this. So when you draw the frustum, we have done this before. We are going to complete up to half of the portion, just like this. As you can see this. To half. right? So that the other half of the ellipse goes to the hidden side. So we're going to ignore that for the time being. Now next thing is very important. We have to construct another rhombus at this height. So I'm going to take draw a straight line just like this. I'm going to offset this distance, which is the center point, I mean the height of the frustum, distance between the two centers, height of the frustum, about this point. Now again I have to draw a line which is a 30 degrees inclination line. You know, if you want to be precise, you can draw a line parallel to the xy line through that point. Take this protractor, mark 30 degrees distance just like this, because we may not be drawing exactly the parallel line. If you're doubtful about it, you have to take the 30 degrees angle and draw the line. Then you can make sure that the line is exactly a 30 angle, because there is a chance that when you slide from this point and you reach to this point, it may be a little bit over inclined or under inclined. Like for instead of taking 30 degrees inclination, it will reach up to 34 degrees or maybe 27 degrees. It happens. It can overcome that through practice, but still, to avoid risk, you can use a protractor and straight away keep it like this. So if you can actually get the point, and this line 90 degrees line, make it coinciding with that line, and take 30 this side also and extend the line. There are plenty of methods you can figure out while you keep on drawing. So here I have to offset the distance. Okay, this distance from the center point to each and every limb, and then again to draw the same thing parallel to the center line, first line parallel to this line, that's second line parallel to this line, third line. That's not correct actually. That's slightly. Now, how do you check that? If it is correct, it has to pass through that point. Find a small error, but still gonna continue it. So I'm gonna take the distance and just trying it. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna construct the first arc, the same distance. I'm gonna try the second one. Okay, that's slightly out of pitch. Still I'm gonna make it like this. Okay, now that because it forms the top plane, I can forget about the hidden edges and all, because that's anyway you're gonna see that when it's at the top plane. See something like this. So when you keep it like this, anyway you're gonna see the top plane. So how do you complete this? Either you can draw the radial line or construct the diagonal of the rhombus. Draw the diagonal of the rhombus. Why I'm doing this? Because when you do it like this, you can actually avoid so many construction lines, and your final drawing will be much more, you'll get a clear drawing. You can avoid the unnecessary clutter. You look at that drawing, you'll get a neat drawing, in fact. Okay, that part is okay. This one, Okay, slightly go. Okay, so this was the error I was talking about. So this is your top ellipse. Now how do you complete that? Just connect this point and this point, the extremities. Now once you're done with that, you can connect this also, right? Okay, I guess you got this. That's your answer.